Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, back in Everquest on Project 1999. I've been playing a lot of Everquest, but I haven't been able to record. It's been really frustrating. I've had just problems with headaches and stuff, so I haven't been able to do any recording particularly. And it's been frustrating because I really wanted to do some recording. But what I have done, I don't know why I didn't do it ages ago, really, is I've just been sitting sort of mugwort like a 6-minute spawn basically, and killing it every 6 minutes. And over the course of the last sort of, I don't know, what is it, Tuesday today? Over the course of the last sort of 8-9 days, I've basically gained about 5 levels and I'm 40% into hell level 40. So yeah, it just kind of gives me something to do. You know, I can every 6 minutes I go and kill the thing, and I can just go about my business and do what I'm doing, which is generally resting. But yeah, but it's been good because it's allowed me to sort of make some progress, and I guess short term, until I'm sort of up to it, feeling up to it, you know, this might be the way that I level Mugwort and sort of other characters, you know. But it's like, you know, I'm kind of not doing too much, but it's good because I'm in the game, which is what I really like, and I'm doing stuff. But today I'm going to start doing the Shaman Epic quest, which is pretty mad. But I know that the first kind of section of it, I think up until you get the shield, is quite easy to do, and I kind of want to get it on video. So yeah, we're going to be doing that today. I have no idea when I'll ever get my epic. I certainly probably won't be able to. I don't think I'll be in a position where I can kind of go on a raid and do it. Maybe. I know that people sort of sell you need a tier, don't you? I think people sell the tier, like loot rights to the tier, which I don't want to do, but maybe I'll have to do that. You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to start the first bit today. What we're doing. And the first part is you have to kill a mob. I think there's 4 of them you need to kill, and one of them is up here. There's four different mobs you can kill to start the quest, basically. There's a load of giant skellies around, which are not a problem sort of fight-wise, but oh, there he is. Blind or blind the cut purse. We're going to kill that guy. I don't know if it will pull all these other bandits. I'm hoping not, because while it wouldn't be a problem to kill them, it's just an annoyance. It should be an annoyance. So I'll see. Maybe, hopefully not. But you kill him, and basically it starts off it spawns a spirit, I believe. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I know that I was quicker than him, but not that quicker. Not that quick. Yeah, it's kind of spawns a spirit that you talk to. I'm hoping that the spirit spawns where he dies, so I don't actually have to. I'm going to do some damage to him. I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to. And I don't know if I'm hoping that the mob spawns, the spirit spawns here, basically, so I can talk to him here rather than having to talk to him up there where all the giant skellies are sort of wandering around. We'll see. Nearly dead. Nearly dead. There we go. Oh, excellent. Oh, the spirit's a dog. I didn't realise that. Did you take this precious person's life? Did you take this person's life, Shaman? Yes, I did. Why have you taken this person's life, Mugwort? Did he threaten your life? Did you dislike him, or was his death a profit to you in some way? I didn't know him to dislike him. I guess it was a profit. I've kind of had a look at a walkthrough, but I'm trying to do as much of it myself as I can. I see. It brings me sadness to see another die, but his heart was black and a great nothingness. Okay. His body will become the grass now. Thank you for what you've done, Shaman. You must excuse my reading. It's just all part of the thing. I think what I need to do now is ask him, who are you? Don't you dare despawn. What or who I am isn't as important as what or who we are. Do you wish to know more? I do. I wish to know more. That is good, Mugwort. Take this gem. It is a part of us like the clouds of the sky. Clouds to the sky, and is a wonderful gift from the grandfather. Take this gem to where the humans gather to spoil the land and water. Some call it a port. There you will find one of us, a shaman like yourself. Give him the gem and perhaps he will tell you more of the spirits. Okay. Oh dear. What a noob. I accidentally pressed the Q there. I've killed the spirit. OMG. He's not carrying anything. Oh, that was stupid. But I didn't lose any faction or anything, so oh dear. I suppose that's what Ogre would do, I guess. Okay, so I now need to get to Freeport and hand the gem in. What I was going to do was kind of stop recording now and start recording again kind of when I get there. But what I might do is, it's kind of midday GMT, so there's not many people on. What I might do though is see if anyone from, oh god damn it, anyone from Dialerport is on. I can't even spell. I'm doing that right, aren't I? Yeah. I guess you can do it that way, can't you? Nope, there's no one. Okay. That's one of the issues with, I guess, living GMT. It's when there's only 400 people on, there isn't anyone on from Dialerport. So, I guess, I guess the thing for me to do here is just do the run. I think probably. I'll probably stop recording at some point shortly and then get over there and carry on. But I've kind of, as I said before, I really want to do this and get it on video. I think it'd be pretty cool for people to watch. Pretty cool to have a record of. You know, as I said, Epic for me is kind of pie in the sky at the moment. But I kind of wanted to start the quest. I wanted to get the shield actually, because Mugwort hasn't really got a decent shield, like a Shaman shield. So that'd be quite useful. I think part of the quest involves going to an island in Ocean of Tears, and there's quite a lot of conversation that goes on there, so that'll probably be a separate video, but I'll get this next bit into this video as well. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, and it's an amazing thing with Everquest, is that as I said, I've been camping the same spot for 5.5 levels roughly, and the first thing is that it sort of, people say that Everquest leveling is slow, and it is, but it's amazing what you can achieve if you're at work or you're at home and you're able to just kill a mob every 6 minutes. You know, I mean, Mugwort was 35, so he was in a hell level. So I've got out of that, I've got to 40, and I've got about 40% into another hell level. You know, and that was all over the space of a sort of a week. You know, and obviously I would say for some of those days I was logged in sort of all day when I was feeling really bad and I didn't really want to do much else. It gave me something to do, you know, but that just shows what you can do, I think, when you kind of put your mind to it from a levelling point of view, because I get a bit daunted by levelling, particularly when it gets up to this kind of level, but it just shows that if you knuckle down and sort of, you know, just get it done, it's it's fine, you know. You'll make progress. I'm going to cast Levitate on myself because just because I'm going into Fear Rot on the swamp and stuff soon, and that's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. But I'll record the travelling bit here because I wanted to talk about something, and that's kind of I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams, which is again something just to keep me going while I haven't got much to do, or I don't feel like doing much. And there was a sort of conversation about EverQuest and other MMOs generally. And particularly about the communication with other players, you know, and the sort of thing where a game like MMO has kind of rung that sort of communication out. Hang on a sec. Oh, he's indifferent. Sort of rung that communication that you have with other players out of the game almost. You know, to get a dungeon group, you just click some buttons and you're there. You don't even need to talk to anyone. And I've kind of, during the course of sitting killing a 6-minute spawn. You know, I've probably had more communication in that time, believe it or not, than most people have in months of playing World of Warcraft, you know, particularly if you're a solo player. And I think it's because of the dynamics of the way EverQuest works. You know, I've been camping the spawn, and basically I've just met people just through camping the spawn. You know, there was a Shadow Knight, Dark Elf Shadow Knight, who was killing stuff near me, and I kind of kept buffing him, you know, and we could exchange a few words. He said thank you and whatnot and that kind of thing, and I was kind of really happy to be buffing someone, because that's why I like the Shaman. I do like to go past people and just give them a buff. But yeah, I was buffing him and whatnot, and just keeping him going with regeneration and that kind of thing. He said thanks, and then we kind of got talking, and he kind of opened up a bit and told me a bit about himself, you know, and in the end he kind of gave me a guild invite. I mean, I didn't accept it because I'm still hoping to kind of do that the guild thing myself. But again, it was just one of those things that you wouldn't encounter in another game. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm only coming to the computer every 6 minutes, and if he happened to be sitting down, I would buff him, you know. But we got into a conversation, and he told me his job and all that kind of thing. He told me about his guild, and you know, we got chatting and stuff, and it's amazing, really. And for the next sort of week, we, while we weren't friends, you know, I knew he was about, he knew I was about, and it was just an amazing thing, you know. And that interaction between players that I think that other games have just kind of taken it, seem to want to take out of their game. You know, they want everything to be convenient for the player, too convenient, in my opinion. But for me, I'm as you know, primarily a solo player, so you think someone like me would prefer that convenience, but I don't, you know. And it's those little things that happen in game, those little anecdotes that you come across, that you kind of you know, that you have those experiences that kind of make the game. And there was a couple other people around. There was a little gnome wizard kind of killing again, you know, mobs in the area, and I would kind of buff him when I could and that kind of thing. And and it's funny because I would log in the morning and these guys would be around, and it's like, oh, you know, it's like going to work in a way. You know, you kind of turn up and there's people there that you know, you're kind of familiar with. It's a bit like getting on a train going to work. I remember sort of getting on the same train for about 10 years to go to work. And you see the same people every morning for that period of time sometimes, but you don't really know who they are, and you never talk to them. And this is kind of a bit similar to that, except that there's more interaction in EverQuest. You know, you kind of do get to learn a bit about these players, and that's what's brilliant about Project 1999. You know, it's just one of those experiences that you have, that I had way back in 1999, and I kind of wanted to recreate that, you know, and I can, you know, those kind of experiences, and I like them as well because those kind of experiences are on your terms, you know. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I do have a bit of a slight I suffer from kind of social anxiety quite a bit, in real life anyway, and that tips over into the game, but it's fine, you know, because you know, in the game you kind of got control over what's going on to you know, to a certain extent, not always, but sometimes. And yeah, and it's amazing, and it's a little story that I don't think that you would get in other MMOs, certainly not modern ones anyway, where you got that interaction. And it comes about partly because of the way the classes are designed. He's playing a Shadow Knight, and it's not easy being a Shadow Knight. You know, you don't have too many buffs yourself. Waiting for your health to regenerate is a bit of a nightmare, and that was something that I noticed with him. You know, but because I'm a buffing class, you know, it was kind of ideal, suited really. You know, and I was more than happy to help him out. And but that all comes about because of the way the game's designed. You know, it's back in the day, I know a lot of people dislike the tank classes, for example, because they're not particularly independent. And I can understand that as a solo player. But you know, that also creates a dynamic between the classes, you know, which I think is pretty special. Anyway, I've talked a lot, actually, a lot more than I've talked for quite some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking there for a bit, and when I get to Freeport, I will start again. Hello guys, welcome back. Well, this is a different day to the first part of the video. I couldn't finish it the other day, so I'm doing it now. I've made it to West Freeport. Now I believe Bondel Felligan is the guy we need to carry on with the Epic quest, and I believe he's in North Karana in the northwest section. So yeah, the guard's threatening. I'm always very worried about going into a good city as an ogre. It's not. Oh, there's no Freeport. It's not good. It's quite tricky for the evil races actually, having to do the quest here. There doesn't seem to be any other way, from what I can tell. So I'm just fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed we'll be okay. I'm trying to go through it. Without kind of looking at the spoiler too much. I mean, I know kind of roughly where he is, and I kind of know what happens, but with regards to the conversations and things, I'm going to try and get through them without sort of cheating too much. Although I don't know if it's the kind of thing where if you muck up just a bit. What way am I facing? Facing north. That's Hallis, can't see me, so this is northwest. Oh bloody hell. Holy smokes. Oh. I'm going into all of the I don't go through the Mages Guild because they probably see through invis, I guess. That would be bad news. This is still north here. Freeport Office of the People. Let's have a look around here. Oh god damn it. Okay, well I don't want to be wandering around like a spanner, and you watching me doing that. So I might have a look at the thing in a minute. Let's go around here. It did say northwest sort of part of town, so it says something about a sewer as well. So I don't know. Oh god, this looks dangerous. Hall of Truth. Probably paladins and stuff here, are they? They might see through invis. It's something about a sewer or something, or something like that. But I'm not 100% sure where the sewer is in Freeport. I'm kind of now heading east, southeast, so I kind of think that we're in the right kind of area here. I didn't pass a sewer or anything on the way through that way. Come on, Bondel, where are you? Oh no, hang on. Okay, so oh, they can't see me either. Oh, so here's a barbarian. Could be a shaman, but he's yeah. We're back to we come around in a circle. I think we might have done. Yeah. Ha. Okay. I don't know where Bondel Felligan is. That's the market. Nah. I like the looks of that. Those are guards. All blue, and there's an even com there. It's probably quite good for levelling actually. I'm keeping an eye on my invisibility. Okay, so I don't know where Bondel Felligan is. That's the cold hard truth of the matter. It said northwest corner, northwest section. I can't believe he'd be up for a swim, but let's have a look. Just have a look down here. Oh, of course I can't. Let's have a look around here. I guess this is kind of sewer. Ah, there he is. He is in the sewer. Okay. Hello, little fella. I'm going to click off my invisibility. Okay. Where's my thing? Where's my gem? Oh, there it is. Hail, Bondle Felligan. Bondle Felligan burps loudly in your face and says, "Bah, leave me be, fool. You have nothing I want, and I certainly have nothing you want." Oh, I think I've got something you want. Look at that. How's about that? Woohoo! Well, thanks. This must be worth a fortune. I could drink for a month after selling this to one of them fool merchants. I'm going to see how much I can get for it right now. Hang on a sec. Let's get invisibility on again, just in case. I hope going invisible then doesn't muck up the quest or anything. No, he's still going. I kind of remember reading something about the fact that he does kind of walk somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where that is. Okay, we'll keep following him. Oh, come on, Bondle, look about. I've seen a lot of barbarian shamans around lately when I've been doing my hunting. Just my sort of 6-minute camp spawn thing. Oh, hang on. What? You don't approve buying some drink with this gem? Who the heck are you to offer me a gift and order me what to do with it? Is this some kind of conditional kindness? Well, are you going to let me buy some booze or not? Okay. You can buy booze. Some booze. Buy some booze. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm invisible. God damn. That'll be why. Okay. Nope. Don't do anything stupid, Bob. Don't press the attack button or something. You can buy booze. Ah! I'm going invisible again. Bondle Felligan suddenly becomes completely sober and says, "Very well, Shaman, please come with me." Ah, there you go. See, I didn't think a Shaman would be a drunk. He was playing all along. I'm following him again. Please don't go past the Mage Guild. Yeah, I was saying I've been seeing a lot of let's get past that entrance. We've seen a lot of barbarian shamans recently in some pretty cool looking gear, and I was kind of thinking, oh, I really love how they, you know what I'm like, I really love how the barbarian shaman looks. Will it be my third shaman to get level 40? I thought, no, that's just bloody stupid. I think we're going to meet someone. We'll see. He's definitely going into the market. Oh, god damn. He's definitely leading me around the town here. Ah, this is the place I didn't want to go. I think the bank's in here. Ah, the Jade Tiger's Den. That rings a bell. I think we might be going... Yeah, there's the bank. I think we might be going in here. Oh! Not about ducking, I'm not. Hi, Innkeep. And Innkeep's wife, or double Innkeep. Just don't mind me. I wonder if they can hear a big ogre shuffling around in their pub. Aha! Greater Spirit. Okay. I'm a bit concerned though, because there's a lot of corpses here. He's casting a spell. A lot of corpses here, and are they shaman corpses? Ixar shaman corpses. If I become visible, is something going to kill me? That can't be right, surely. That's not how the quest works. Let's try. Okay, you feel yourself appear. You appear. I'm not dead. Hail, a greater spirit. Greetings, shaman. Tell me, do you follow justice, war, fear, or hate? Well, justice is going to be the barbarians, isn't it? I think it must be war for us. I follow war. Oh my god. While I do not agree with how you go about your existence, we do trust that your place in the whole is important. You may think you enslave and command us with the powers your gods grant you, but we are aware of your intentions and accept them. Okay, you're a hunter and the spirits are your prey. However, there are times when we, the true spirits, and those like you, can work together to achieve goals, whether mutual or not. Some of us help willingly, and some we make deals with. Regardless of the intention, these special individuals are known as the Heyoka. Okay, what trust? Let's go through this. What's the trust bit? Trust is the glue of the universe. When one trusts others do their part, it allows them to focus on what they must do themselves. The trust that others have in us also gives us confidence to do our parts effectively, thus maintaining harmony. When one becomes dissatisfied with his part and pursues his own desires, this is called greed, and greed destroys the glue of the universe. Okay. What are the true spirits? As a shaman, spirits are known. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to leave that bit on there for a minute, or just for a minute, so you can read it yourselves. Okay, who are the very few? Ah, Bondel is. Okay. Let's go with the wisps of consciousness, shall we? Ah, cool. I like all this kind of lore stuff around shamans. Makes it a lot more interesting to play the class. They should do this sort of stuff early on in the game, you know, when you first choose your class. Okay. You could pause that and read it, can't you, if you want. Let's try the Heyoka thing. Oh, bloody hell, give me something else. Oh, cool. Okay, so I've been given another gem, an opaque gem. Now, okay. Oh, hang on. I will walk the path. Oh, he's gone. Learn patience. Take this gem and go on a pilgrimage to an island in the Great Water. The Wasichu call Erud's Crossing. Okay, so I've got to take that gem to Uglin, who sounds like an ogre. Cool. Okay. I don't know what this poor. I guess this poor. I don't quite know what this. Some people do this sometimes, don't they? They just kind of put. They just put corpses everywhere for some reason. Not sure why. There you go. Okay, so we've got to go. And can show you to our next contact. Okay, so I've got to go to the Kerans in Erud's Crossing and talk to them and see what they say. Okay guys, well I think I'll end the video here. I'm going to gate out, I think, probably. I think I've finished in Freeport. Okay, so guys, this is the first video of my quest for my epic spear. As I said in the previous one, it's probably going to take a long time for me to get it, even if I get it, you know, but I'd quite like to get as much of the quest as possible on video. Hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I will yeah, I'll be back in the future with the next part. I don't know if I'll I'm sure on the walkthrough it kind of just talks about going straight to Ooglin, maybe bypassing the Kerens bit, but I'm not sure I want to do that, so the next bit might include the Keren stuff plus like some of the Ooglin bit, because the Ooglin stuff seems to be quite tricky sort of recording wise, because I think you have to kind of talk to someone and then they go away and then someone else kind of spawns, and then you have to wait a period of time and whatnot, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I'll speak to you again soon.